without further ado, here is the lovely and the talented Kelly Nishimoto. Welcome back to the show for the third time, Kelly Nishimoto. How you doing, Kelly?
I'm good. How's it going?
It's going good. And by the way, it's a special treat for everybody today because Kelly said she's actually going to sing today for us on the show.
So a thing for a thing about a thing? Yes, I have a thing.
No, I was going to say you're going to sing for us today on the show.
A thing? Wait, sing?
Yeah, you agreed to that, right?
Wrong sister.
Oh, I thought it was in the contract that you, because we all know you're hiding that talent, obviously, because you got every other talent. Now,
I'm a shower singer, Brandon.
Hey, and we all are, right? Now, you know why we have you on the show today? Because I think it's safe to say now, one, because we love you, by the way, all of us love you, but, two, because you're basically, it's safe to say you're the most wanted girl in Hollywood right now, all over E, and you're everywhere, right?
Well, I'd like to think so.
I would think so. You're on the Daily 10, right?
Differ.
You're on the Daily 10 now, right?
I've seen you.
Yes, what's that?
I'm doing little fashion segments for the Daily 10, like select trends, what they're wearing, where they're going. It all kind of kicked off with coverage of the Grammys, and then from there we shot a few segments. And actually a segment was supposed to be airing tonight, but they now have bumped it into next week.
Well, that's cool though, cause yeah.
Fortunately, you won't be seeing my face on TV tonight.
And it's disappointing, but on the other hand, it's cool because now, because obviously we always tape these a little bit in advance, so that way people see this, and you have to tune in now next week every night on the Daily 10, and she'll be on one of those nights next. Do you know what night yet next week, or no word yet?
They said a week, so if today is Tuesday, then hopefully it'll air next week on Tuesday.
Okay, cool. But to be safe, everybody, set your TiVos and your DVRs to the Daily 10 and make sure you tape us. You can see Kelly. You were part of the they did a celebrity look-alike makeover, right?
Yeah, and I was on Team Rihanna. And what's really funny is they tried to choose someone from the audience that kind of looked like the celebrity or could be made up to look like the celebrity. But actually, Lady Gaga, the girl we chose for that, Lady Gaga is so made up that when we made her up, and she came down the red carpet because we, walked him down to talk on camera or whatever, the paparazzi went crazy. They really thought it was Lady Gaga. So it was hysterical. I mean, our girl clearly wasn't Rihanna. She couldn't disguise her face with, big glasses and wigs or whatever.
Exactly.
But it was really funny. And then when I was like, well, wait, when the real Lady Gaga comes down the red carpet, everyone's going to be like, oh, is she the fake?
That really was funny because I remember Lady Gaga. And I remember looking at the TV on, because I was watching that day to see all the, the makeovers. And, I mean, you're right, it looked just like Lady Gaga, really. I know it's, it's a little easier, too, as well, like you said, because, she's, obviously got so many standout things, that make Lady Gaga what she is.
Yeah, we were totally cracking up. We're like, poor Lady Gaga, she's probably got some outrageous outfit on, and no one's going to pay attention to her because they think that she's already arrived.
That's great. That's absolutely. You did a great job, though, and we were happy to see you. Now, what else do you have going on for? I mean, obviously you're busy as usual because, I mean, man, now to add on to the fact that you're the star designer, and you're now you're a TV personality practically. What else could you possibly fit in for this year?
Oh, I don't know. I'm really focusing on my business right now. I launched my online website, or my online shopping site last year, and I gotta tell you, my sales have really skyrocketed.
That's awesome.
And I'm just so thankful for that I'm just really focusing on shipping my customers and getting some new products in and revamping my website. And we've been advertising in OK Magazine, which has been tremendous. So not only do, OK Magazine, shows my stuff on a celebrity sometimes, but now I'm also advertising with them, so I kind of have a double whammy there. That
is awesome. That is so good to hear that you're doing well. Then with the, I mean, you obviously, you're absolutely talented. So so that's not even a question. But so I'm glad to hear everything's going good. And so you've been to Las Vegas. I believe you were in Europe earlier, right? Too, because you've been doing a lot of traveling around and such. How was Europe?
I've been a couple of times. I know. I love Europe. I was in London and Prague for New Year's, and then I went again to London in March. Just to chill out and have some fingers and mash and do a little shopping over at Selfridges. I always come back with like a really nice item when I travel.
Yeah.
And when I went for Christmas and New Year's, I came back with Alexander McQueen shoes, which was my first pair, and then sadly, a month later, he committed suicide. So I feel like really fortunate to have something from his collection that came down the runway, you know, before he passed. So I have the original.
Yeah, that was I know that you, I mean, you among tons of other, you know, designers or just, you know, or celebrities even in Hollywood, definitely really shocked about that. And so it must be, you know, like you said, it must be nice to have a kind of a, you know, memento in a sense. So
yeah, you know, and he was such a huge success in my eyes, and I actually, you know, that's a person you want to see more from. So it really sucks from a designer's point of view that someone you see as successful who's doing, you know, what you want to be doing, and it is where you want to be, to see them end it all. It also puts in your face how tough this business really is.
Yeah.
So that aspect is not fun at all.
Well, it's definitely, it's too bad. It's sad, and you know, definitely he'll be remembered, I think, for a long time.
Oh, heck yeah.
And so, how are things in the hometown or not hometown, but your current town of residence in LA?
Current city of Los Angeles. Well, it's hot as heck.
Is it? What are we looking at, kind of temperature-wise?
We have a new member of the Kelly Nishimoto family. Her name is, she has a few names. Her name's Chicken Little, a.k.a. Coco Chanel, but I call her Coco Chanel. We have a little chihuahua in the office now.
I believe I saw the picture on your Facebook of you and Coco Chanel, and she's adorable. We're obviously big dog people up here. We love dogs, and so I was totally. I thought I was going to comment on the picture, but you know, since you have so many fans, you know, then you end up getting, you know, all those notifications or whatever, you know, somebody's
I like comments on my
I'll make sure I comment on it then, just for you, Kelly.
Yeah, you better comment on like every single picture from now on.
Okay.
Now that you said that.
I will now comment on every picture and every status now. So now you've done it.
Oh, wait. You saw that I was up. Oh no, you're not on my Kelly. You're not on my personal. Are you on my personal?
I'm on the one, your Kelly Nishimoto one, because I won't reveal, like, you know, your other one, so people don't go in like find that one. But yeah, Kelly Nishimoto, which is your. Okay,
yeah, because I was up at 5 o'clock this morning because I couldn't sleep, and I was all Facebooking this morning. I was like a Facebook freak. I think I contacted like 20 people I haven't seen since high school.
Oh wow!
But I was being like a total dork this morning on Facebook.
That's cool though, right? It's always cool to.
Yeah. It's cool.
But you do have too. What I was gonna before we have to part. There are a few other things too that I noticed that I probably didn't get to last time. You do tweet every once in a while now, right? So you've got you're at Kelly Nishimoto on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm trying to be a little better about it.
Okay.
At Kelly Nishimoto updates are like my personal updates, and then the at I love my cute booty. That's kind of business updates and coupon codes and what's going on as far as sales and advertising and what celebrities are wearing what. So you can definitely check out both of them. And I also link them to my blog now. So if you're on the blog ever, then my updates will automatically come up.
And that's, I think you have to, is it kellynishimoto.blogspot.com?
Yeah, I was going to try to like do it on my own, but actually Blogspot's a great setup, and
it's excellent.
It just links to everything. So when sites come up like that, it kind of saves me a lot of time because I have very little amounts of time to spend on things like that. So yeah, I love Blogspot. It's doing great for me.
Yeah, so everybody's definitely got to go check out all your social networking. They have to go to kellynishimoto.com as well as you have. Wait a minute, I'm trying to think. Your shop is at kellynishimoto.com, right?
Yeah, if you go to kellynishimoto.com, there's a shop button, but if you want to just skip all that and go directly to it, it's just buy.kellynishimoto.com.
Cool, and people need to go there and they need to buy your stuff because it's absolutely amazing. And of course, not if you're a guy because she still doesn't have the men's line, you know. But if you're a guy, go buy your girlfriend some stuff.
I've got to give a little shout out to my two nieces who are huge cute booty supporters. Amber and Keely are always rocking the cute booty, so just want to say hi to them. I'm going to link them to your site so they can watch and listen.
That is hello to Amber and Keely then too. I know that it's not as cool to hear hello from us because we're just, you know, boneheads up here in Washington. But definitely it's cool. Yeah, your aunt is awesome, by the way, guys. But thank you so much, Kelly, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, bye guys, bye cousin.
Bye. What I was meaning to say was thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful, wonderful week.
Yep.